to be with the German team here today. I was really looking forward to this call. I know you guys have been doing a boot camp, and I'm excited for today. And as you guys know, for anyone who listens to my sessions, I do not waste any time. I get right into it. And so I'm excited for the opportunity to be with you guys. I know it's nighttime where you're at, so I want to make sure that, we really give this the opportunity that of the time that it deserves, to make sure that when you guys go to bed tonight, that you've got a great plan on how you need to attack tomorrow, how you need to attack next week, and really become successful, whether it's on the trading side, the business side, or whatever. So I'm going to give you guys a few key tips that have helped me that can help you as well. So a couple of things I want to talk about on this that I think is important that your team really wanted me to discuss is really how to have success in every area of your life, not just the trading, not just IM, not just the chairman side, but how to have success in every area, what it takes to have massive success, the right mentality and things like that. That's what I'm going to talk about today. And by the way, I'm going to drop inside the chat my IG on there, the Instagram. And the reason is because some of you are going to have questions when this is done, and any questions that you have, any help that you need, I will answer your Instagram message. So just go ahead and send any questions that you have there. So a couple things that I want to jump into that I think is important. So first of all, background on myself, I'm married. I've been married now for about 12 years. I've got 6 kids. I've been entrepreneur now. That this is actually a year, believe this, I've been in network marketing for 24 years. And some of you are like, I've been alive for 24 years. I've been in network marketing for 24 years. I actually joined at 19. I'm turning 43 years young in the month of June. And this has been a real blessing to me. In that time, I've had over 1 million customers. I've personally enrolled over 3,000 people. But here's what's important. What's important is that I've been able to keep things together. My personal health, I have a big family. I have a great marriage. It doesn't mean my marriage is perfect. No relationship is perfect. Everybody has different things that they deal with. But I've been able to have success in the different areas of my life. And I want to talk to you guys about this today. In fact, I have a Chairman 100 ring here that I want to show you guys. And this is for a reason. You can see on the side that it has like this, Chairman 100, right? They give us these rings when you hit these ranks right there. What I want to talk to you guys about is becoming a Chairman 100 in life, with your health, your relationships, your spirituality, your emotions, your mindset, all of those things. Because I'm going to tell you right now, and in this call, because this is a leadership call, I want to be very transparent with you. There are people who are chairman and chairwoman in this company that are down and they're depressed. They're not happy. Their relationships suck. Their physical health stinks, right? They have lost their relationships and their physical health in the pursuit of success. It is not worth it. So what I want to talk about today is really how you guys can be successful, that you can hit the chairman ranks and beyond, that you could be successful trading, but you don't have to lose your health. You don't have to lose your relationships. You don't have to set aside spirituality and your relationship to God and so forth to become successful. So I'm going to bring up a couple of things that I want to talk about that I think is very important for you guys to just be thinking about as we get into this. One of the questions I wanted to ask is, what is worthy of your total focus today? When you think about the things that are the most important, what is worthy of your total focus? Like for me, it's my family. So marriage, kids, my relationship to God, my relationship with my business and my health. These are things that are worthy of your total focus today. One of my mentors, who actually just recently passed away a week ago, he told me that if I wanted to be successful, he said 2 things. And I thought, he's made 80 million US dollars in network marketing. This is what he said. He said, laser focus and consistency. So it takes focus. It means you're not turning every which direction, looking at all these different opportunities. So he said, you got to stay focused. Put your blinders on. And number two is he said you need to be very consistent. I'm going to tell you this. There's very few people that you will find in this company that would be as consistent as I am. The first one on a call, the first one at the events, and so forth. And it's been years of doing that it created this compound effect of success. And so I wanted to start out by just sharing a few of those things that I think are important. Key number two to creating what I call whole life success. And I'm not talking about financial success, physical success, relationship success. It's whole life success. You don't want to be rich and out of shape, because then that really means that you're broke. You don't want to be a chairman and you're by yourself every weekend. You know what I'm saying? So key number two is this: identify and eliminate all the distractions. The only reason that men and women fail is broken focus. I'm going to tell you something right now. Your cell phone is one of the major keys as to why you are not succeeding in life. Some people care more about their cell phone than they do success, but their cell phone is the very thing, the social media, that is keeping them away from being successful. They are wasting time on social media. They're wasting time. They're wasting time with sports. They're looking at all these things. They're playing all these video games. They're wasting their life. They say that they want to go chairman, but their work ethic says they don't mind being a platinum 150. They want to have a big trading account, but when's the last time you plugged in to go live? Oh, I want to have a big trading account. Oh, I'm just getting on some Zoom calls. Guess what? I'm going to be real with you. Most of the people running those Zoom calls, they're effing broke. They don't know how to trade. Ask them to show their trading account. They don't know how to trade. They're teaching you how to trade. They don't know how to trade, right? Think about that. Plugging into the right things, the right people. Eliminate distractions. What are those distractions? Identify them, eliminate those. The reason men and women fail is broken focus. They can't stay focused on something long enough to be successful. Okay. All right. And so key number three is you've got to visualize your goals. You've got to have vision, the desires, the dreams. You've got to have a picture of what it is that you want in your life in front of you. If you don't, most people, they visualize making it to the weekend so they can relax and party. And that's called sight. That's not vision. They literally want to get to the weekend. They want to get to the end of the month, right? But they don't really have vision for their future. So vision, for envisioning your goals and your dreams and your desires is a very, very important key. And the last part is being militant about keeping your success routine. So for me, when I have my Google Calendar and I have my list, because I know a lot of you guys kind of keep a schedule, I'm very militant about that. I'm very disciplined with keeping to that schedule, because daily discipline and consistency is the key to success. Okay. So again, if you want to be successful in the different areas, you've got to be militant about keeping that success routine. Now, I will say this, life does happen and things come up. Sometimes you're not going to be able to do everything on your schedule. But here's what I do, because I just got asked this the other day. I was doing a podcast and a person said, yeah, but don't you have stuff come up during the day? Like my daughter called, hey, mom can't come and pick me up from school. Can you come and pick me up? Well, that got in the way of that schedule that I had for that time in order to have to go get my daughter. But guess what? I still got the stuff done. When I came back, I still got the video done, right? So it's about being militant that the things that I write out, I'm actually going to do those things. And even if I have to move it around that day, I'm going to make sure that I get those things done. So here's a few things that I feel are really important for you guys to understand right now in 2023. Number one is my physical health. So my body, this is what the Bible calls your temple. And inside of this temple, there is a spirit. So my body is very, very important because it affects my whole life. And so I need to make sure that I'm eating right. I need to make sure that, like this bottle of water right here, I need to make sure that I'm getting enough water in my system. I need to make sure that, because what I eat and what I drink affects the way that I perform. I need to make sure that I'm exercising. So every single day, I make sure that I go out and that I exercise, that I work out, that I go to the gym, that I spend the time that is needed in order for me to be working on my physical health, to feel good about myself. Because again, it affects every single area of my life, even the way that I dress. Like, for example, I'm on this training right now. I work out of my office. This is a nice shirt. I could just be in my pajamas, right? I don't need to be all dressed up. Now, it's not like I dress up like I would for convention every day, but I dress nice. Why do I do that? Because the way that I dress affects the way that I feel. It affects the way that I perform. I don't need to be wearing nice watches or rings and stuff like that every day. The reason why I try and dress nice and do my hair and try and look good is because it affects my performance of the way I treat my wife, the way I treat my kids, and the way that I treat my business. Okay, so very, very important. It affects my mindset. Okay, number two, so there's the physical parts, number one. So your physical health. So again, we're trying to be successful in the different areas of our life. Number two is spiritual. Now, everyone's spirituality is different. And I'm not going to get into all the details of spirituality and religion and God and all that stuff. But a part of my spirituality that I do is, number one, is I do personal development. So for example, I listen to audios, I read books, I'm always constantly reading books, I'm taking notes, I'm listening to audios, I'm listening to podcasts. So personal development for my spirituality is the most important thing that I do. My mindset it affects every area of my life. What I'm listening to, I eventually believe. Think about that. When you hear something over and over and over again, you eventually believe it. And everything that you do and you experience on a daily basis is based upon your beliefs, right? So personal development is key. So the mindset training, meditation. So whether you pray or you meditate, that's very important. So every day, I typically pray or meditate 2 times a day. And it could be very short. It doesn't need to be long, but it's about thinking. It's about having gratitude. It's about asking that there's certain things that I need and desire into my life, right? So that prayer and that meditation is very important in my spirituality. Gratitude. Gratitude is the key to happiness. And I'm going to repeat that. Gratitude is the key to a happy life. Okay. If you guys want to be happy, you need to be grateful. No matter what you can't say, once I'm chairman, then I'll be grateful. Once I have a big trading account, then I'll be grateful. Once I have a girlfriend or boyfriend, then I'll be grateful. It's having gratitude right now. Okay. Daily affirmations. So the declarations, the affirmations that I am a Chairman 500. I am an 8-figure trader. I am this. I am a good husband. I am a good father. It's saying those things on a daily basis that are projecting forward what I'm about to become. That's all a part of spirituality. Okay. Number 3, again, we're talking about whole life success. We talked about physical health. We talked about our spirituality. Now, number 3 is we're talking about work. So that's like this business, or maybe you have a job. So you have your work with your job. You have your work with your business. Focused work. So when I'm working, I'm focused. Like right now, we're doing this Zoom call. I can't be like, I'm getting a lot of text messages, Instagram and stuff like that. That is a distraction right now. So I'm working. I'm completely focused on you guys. I'm not typing on my social media. I'm not responding to all the text messages on my laptop, right? I'm very focused. Now, here's a key that it's a part of your work that I think is going to be very important for you guys to understand. Work all the time that you work. Now, don't work all the time, but work all the time that you work. So when you guys are working, you're focused on that work. I did a training today on MMX. I'm on Mindset Mastery. So I'm on MMX channel and we teach 2 times a week. One of the things I talked about on there was that you need to write down every day your top 5 priorities. What are the top 5 most important things I need to do every day? I'm not going to bed until those 5 things are done. But here's the key with those top 5 things. It's very important. I have them in order. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, order of importance. And I write that down every single day. What are the most important things I can be doing on a daily basis? What are those things? I do not move on to number 2 until I'm done with number 1. So number 1, I work on that till it's done. Number 2, I work on that till it's done. Number 3, I work on that till it's done. Again, distractions do come up, but you go back to it again and you work on that thing until it's done, whatever that thing is. Okay. So again, with your work, you work all the time that you work, not work all the time. You work all the time that you work. So you stay very focused, very disciplined, and you just keep pushing through. Now, I do want to bring this up because a lot of people talk to me about this but what about the motivation part? How are you motivating yourself on a daily basis? Because it almost seems like you're a machine. And the reality is I act in spite of my mood. This is a success pillar for you guys today. I act in spite of my mood, which means I act in spite of the way I feel. I don't care how I feel. I move forward like a robot, a machine. You just keep moving forward. There's days I don't want to go to the gym. I go because I want to be in good health. I want to feel good. I want my wife to be attracted to me. So I go machine-like. So the same with your work. You're not going to feel like every day building this business. Who cares? You do it anyway. You're not going to feel like trading when you've lost money. That's okay. Get better and you keep moving forward. You see, champions, they don't quit. They make adjustments. They adjust the sails of the boat and they just keep moving forward. Okay, very important. Okay, so now number 4. Now we talk about family. Now I realize not every one of you guys has family, okay? But maybe eventually you will have family. So you have your personal life, all right? Family, for me, it's all about time. Spending time with my family. So before this call, I took my wife, Jamie, out for lunch. So we had a lunch date. I take her on 3 dates a week. 3. Some of you are like, man, my wife or my husband or my girlfriend or my boyfriend hasn't taken me out in 3 weeks. Not one time, right? I take my wife out 3 times a week. I take my kids out 2 at a time every single week. So I'm always going out nighttime or lunchtime or something like that to make sure that I let my family know my family is more important than I Am Mastery Academy. Now, I am is very important, but my family is the most important thing in my life. There's nothing more important. In fact, the Bible says, what profits a man or a woman to gain the success of the world and lose their own soul? Think about that. You hit chairman, but you get divorced. You have success trading, but you lose your health. You see what I'm saying? Your personal life and your family is the most important thing. There is nothing more important because those relationships, they can last forever. But sometimes your business doesn't always last. Some of you have been a part of multiple companies, whether it's a job or network marketing. You've been a part of multiple companies. They come and they go. And maybe one day down the road, 20 years, you're not a part of IM. Maybe you're doing something else. So family is the most important thing. Your personal life is the most important thing. You got to take care of you first before you can take care of anybody else, right? So family time is very important. Number 5 is the networking part. So what I want to talk about with the daily routine part is every single day I'm networking with people, okay? I'm prospecting, I'm communicating, I'm marketing, I'm putting up TikTok reels, Instagram reels, YouTube reels, and all that stuff. I'm doing the follow-ups. I get back to the person who shared, that I shared a video with. Hey, did you get a chance to watch that video? What did you like best about that video? You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing the follow-ups. I just signed up a person a couple of hours ago because I followed up. I sent them the video. I followed up and said, hey, are you ready to get started? I sent the link and they signed up. Okay. So the networking that I'm doing every day, the trading, they say, so this is one of the questions that I get a lot from people is, Brandon, with how busy you are, how are you balancing family, trading, business building, the workouts? Like, when you look at the time clock, it's hard to like balance it all, right? It seems you're juggling all these different balls. I trade about 30 to 45 minutes per day. That's how much I trade. I trade, like if I lived in Europe, I'd be doing the London session. That's what would work best for me, is London. Here in the USA, I trade the New York session because that's what works best for me. It's getting my day going. I do my trading. I get, like, I'm done with my, like if I were to show you my phone right now, which I'm not allowed to because of, compliance and stuff, but I have no trades on my screen. I already made a lot of money today. My trades are done. I'm not going to look at any more charts today. I don't want to look at any more charts today because I don't want to get burned out. I put in my trades. I trust the process. I'm done with the trade. So it's not one of those things where I'm constantly looking at like MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, looking at charts. I don't want to do that because to me, that's not a lifestyle. You're at the gym and guess how many people they're working out, right? And while they're at the gym, they're looking at their phone, they're placing trades, they do another set, and then they look at their trade and it's in drawdown. Now they're at their gym and they're all stressed out. They're with their girlfriend. They're hanging out with their girl, hanging out with a boyfriend, and guess what they're doing? They're checking their trades. Oh shit, I just lost. You just ruined your date. Now you can't even concentrate. You just lost 100 euros and you're all stressed out. How am I going to make rent, car payments? How am I going to buy groceries? You see what I'm saying? So I have my trading time and that's when I focus on my trades. I don't do any more trading and I'm done. All right. If I had a job, I'd do the same thing. I just have my time where I'm doing my trading and I wouldn't do any trading outside of that. Okay. So it's very important for you guys to kind of segment your schedule. All right. I want to share just most of the trainings I have are pretty short, but I want to share something that I thought was going to be pretty important with you guys. I'm going to bring up, and I'm actually going to do a share screen if I can. 1 second. Look at this. All right. This quote right here is very important for you guys to understand. Successful people do daily what others do occasionally. That is the difference between me and other people. Every freaking day, I do what I know that I need to do. And other people, whether it's working out, relationship, trading, or business building, they do it once a week. They do it twice a week. I do it every day. Every day I trade. Every day I build. Every day I go to the gym. Every day I spend time with my wife. Every day I spend time with my kids. You know what? I had a person tell me, I'm going to take this off the share screen for a second. I had a person, they actually saw one of my trainings and they actually said to me, they said, Brandon, it almost seems kind of tiring. Like, aren't you exhausted? It seems kind of tiring doing all the stuff that you're doing, like trying to balance all the stuff. And here was my response. Do you know what's tiring? What's tiring is not reaching your goals. What's tiring is working a job 40 hours a week that you don't even like the job. What's tiring is being financially broke. What's tiring is being physically out of shape. What's tiring is telling people you're going to be successful and every 6 months having to post it again because you're not being successful. That's what's tiring. So yes, are there days where I'm tired and I don't want to do this? Yes. But when that check comes from IM every Friday, the Chairman 100 check, all of a sudden I have energy again. When I look at my trading account and I see all the trades I won today, I don't get tired anymore. I'm full of energy again. All of a sudden you make 10,000 euros. Now you're wide awake. Now you're not tired. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes we're tired because we don't even like what we do. Sometimes we're tired because we're not reaching our goals. So it's kind of easy to get Oh, I'm burned out. Guys, if anybody should be burned out, it should be me. I'm almost 43. I've been doing this 23 years. I should quit. If anybody should be worn out, burned out, and tired, it should be me. In fact, I had a person tell me the other day, dude, I've been doing network marketing like 6 years. I'm thinking like 6? That's not even that many. And they were like, I'm so burned out. And I'm like, dude, you think you're burned out now? You wait till 15 years from today when you're doing something else and you don't even like it. So am I burned out? No, because this is about helping other people win. When you take the focus off of you and you're focused on other people, not just yourself, that's actually when you become happy. So be thinking about this. And I want to share a thought with you. This is a final thought, and I'm turning back to our host that I think is really important. What I want you to focus on for 2023 is this year, I'm going to be whole life successful. I'm physically getting myself in shape. No more being out. I'm sick of this. I'm going to start eating better. I'm going to start making sure that I'm drinking my water. I'm going to get my relationships better. I'm sick and tired of my relationships being crap. I'm going to get my business together. I'm going to get my trading together. This is the year for me to be successful in the different areas of my life. Now, you will hear some people say you don't need to balance stuff. And there are seasons of your life where you need to work really hard in order to become elite, in order to become chairman, and you're going beast mode 24/7. I get all that, right? But I believe that you guys can do all the above. You know why? Because I do it. All right. I spend time with my family. I go to the gym. I make sure I work on my spirituality. I'm making sure I'm building to the chairman ranks and beyond. I make sure that I do my trading. The time is there. The question is, are you using the time? What are you doing with your time? Are you wasting time, or are you taking advantage of the time that's in front of you? Let me give you a key. One of the reasons why I get so much done, I don't waste any time. I don't. If you guys were to take a camera and you were to track me 24 hours a day, you'll never see me at home like this, just chilling. I don't waste any time. I don't. I maximize all the hours of my day. Now, I do believe it's important to have some downtime, to relax, to chill, to even take a nap if you need to get some rest. I don't waste time. No time wasted. And guess what? When you don't waste time, man, you can get a lot of stuff done. 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. I'm telling you, you can get a lot of stuff done. I do not waste any time. And that's why I'm able to accomplish so much. I believe you guys can do the same thing. All right. Now, what I want to do is I'm going to put something in the chat here. And again, that is my only Instagram. If you guys have questions about Go Live, Impulse, business building, mindset, health, relationships, and so forth, hit me up on Instagram. I will answer every question that you guys have because I want you to be successful. I care about you. I know that there are people on this call right now who, when I come to the Netherlands, that you are on stage successful, that you were P5000, you are now Chairman 10, that you are not making money with trading, you are now making money trading. You went from broke to now I'm successful. You went from being out of shape to where you are now in shape. You went from your relationship being in shambles to now you are having a successful relationship. Guys, I'm telling you, whole life success. Make sure that you're not just focused on I am. When you say I am for life, you are making a mistake. Don't be grinding 24 hours a day. You will become burned out, and the other areas of your life that are important, you will miss those areas. It will not be worth it. I'm telling you, this right here, the Chairman 100, this is not worth losing your family. The Chairman 100, this is not worth losing your health. This rank, this ring, all this stuff, watches, rings, trophy, it ain't worth it. No. You take care of the things that are most important in your life, and you will still get the ring. You will still get the watch. You will still get the house. You will get the dream relationship that you are looking for. That's what I believe. You guys can do it. and I believe in you. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to the host. Thank you so much for having me on here, and looking forward so much to seeing you at Netherlands and seeing you guys going across stage. So I appreciate you having me on here.
Whoa. Thank you so much for your time and your value. This was insane. I had so much moments that I understand something. Well, thank you. I'm shocked von this value. Thank you so much. Leute, das war crazy, oder? Das war auf jeden Fall crazy. Ich denke auf jeden Fall, dass, Leute, ich bin echt gerade schockt. Ich bin echt schockt, dass mit dem Sprachfehler war gerade echt kein Spaß. Es war echt sehr krass, weil ich denke gerade, wir alle haben gerade wirklich verstanden, was es wirklich braucht, um hier in diesem Business immense Resultate zu erzielen. Aber nicht nur das, sondern auch wirklich viel mehr im Leben Resultate zu erzielen. Deswegen bitte, Leute, checkt auf jeden Fall Brandon sein Instagram aus und lasst euch ein Abo da, Leute. Folgt ihn, weil ich folge mittlerweile seit mehreren Monaten. Und ich weiß, Leute, da kommen Keys. Leute, auch noch von der For You-Page, ich sehe immer, da kommen Keys. Immer Reels, alles Mögliche. Deswegen lasst das auf jeden Fall auschecken. Und Leute, lasst uns auch wirklich Dankbarkeit zeigen, indem wir die Sachen jetzt umsetzen. Weil, Leute, wisst ihr, was, glaube ich, ihn am dankbarsten machen könnte? Wenn du die Sachen jetzt umsetzt, dann in Rotterdam zu ihm kommst und sagst, ich habe diesen Punkt von diesem Call umgesetzt. Also aus diesem Call hast du mich besser gemacht. Weil er ist so eine Person, er wird das genauso wahrnehmen. Deswegen, Leute, lasst uns auf jeden Fall in Rotterdam zu Brandon gehen können und da am Start zu sein. Dafür brauchst du natürlich ein Rotterdam-Ticket, okay? Deswegen sorg auf jeden Fall für, wenn du nicht von Rotterdam gehört hast, noch nicht ganz genau weißt, was dort abgeht in Rotterdam, dass du auf jeden Fall jetzt deine Upline schreibst, die Person, die dir alles gezeigt hast, und dass du dafür sorgst, dass du ganz genau weißt, was wirklich Rotterdam ist. Das ist sehr wichtig, Guys. Leute, ich bin wirklich extrem dankbar für dieses Bootcamp. Ich denke auf jeden Fall, Leute, wir haben in diesen letzten 4 Tagen extrem viele Sachen gelernt, die jetzt aus sich selber bringen können. Leute, wir wissen, dass das der gesamte Erfolg, weil genau das hat Brand gerade auch gesagt, der gesamte Erfolg bei einer Sache beginnt. Und genau das ist was, Leute, das ist Attitude. Leute, Erfolg beginnt bei Attitude. Deine Haltung im Leben, genau das ist es. Leute, Brand hat es gerade gesagt, er verschwendet keine Zeit. Er verschwendet keine Zeit bei TikTok, bei Netflix, bei der PlayStation, bei irgendwelchen anderen Sachen. Und ich denke, wenn wir dieses Bootcamp jetzt genauso umsetzen, diese Nuggets wirklich nicht nur verstehen, sondern auch genauso umsetzen, ich denke, Leute, dann wird sich etwas kreieren können, was krass ist. Leute, dann kannst du vielleicht in 1, 2 Jahren der nächste Brandon Boyd sein. Leute, lasst die Sachen umsetzen und Leute, morgen, ja Leute, wisst ihr, was morgen um 22 Uhr ist? Leute, droppt mal in den Chat, was ist morgen um 22 Uhr? Was ist morgen um 22 Uhr? Leute, morgen haben wir das, was du jetzt brauchst. Morgen haben wir das, was du jetzt brauchst. Ich denke, Leute, wir sind vom Value her sehr stark bedient gerade. Aber Leute, kennt ihr das? Ihr seid so, ihr wisst so viele Sachen, aber ihr kommt nicht in die Umsetzung. Leute, morgen wird euch das beigebracht von Imran und Tarek. Leute, wie ihr ganz genau Sachen in die Umsetzung bringen könnt. Weil Leute, was ich von den beiden Jungs am meisten respektiere, wo die beiden Jungs Killer sind, Leute, Killer sind, ist die Umsetzung. Diese Personen reden nicht, sie machen. Wenn sie sagen, ich mache das, dann wird das auch genauso gemacht. Leute, genau das ist diese Attitude, die wir jetzt brauchen. Leute, lasst uns da auf jeden Fall morgen am Start sein, um den letzten Kick, die letzte Inspiration, den letzten Key mitnehmen zu können, damit wir verstehen, wie wir die gesamten Notizen, Leute, ich habe so viele Tweets mir vorgeschrieben, wie wir die gesamten Sachen umsetzen können. Guys, ich bin sehr blessed. Ich war sehr aufgeregt. Mein Brand ist gerade weg. Ich war echt sehr aufgeregt gerade. Ich habe voll Sprachfehler gehabt und so. Aber das nächste wird auf jeden Fall wirklich viel besser. Guys, ich küsse auf jeden Fall euer Herz. Lasst auf jeden Fall das Ding hier wirklich auseinandernehmen, dass dieses Bootcamp als Erinnerung bleibt. Dass das Bootcamp als Grund dafür nehmen, dass wir Ranks gemacht haben, dass wir FTMO-Content gecrushed haben. Ich küsse wirklich alle euer Herz. Danke, dass ihr alle am Start seid. Danke, dass ihr das Bootcamp so unvergesslich gemacht habt. Alle zusammen. Ich liebe diese Family, Leute. Wir sehen uns auf jeden Fall später. Let's go. Ciao, ciao.